You're injured too.
Yeah, I'm trying to move the chair and it just pinched my finger. But hopefully you guys can stand and look at the blood. All right. I really don't have much to say other than I'm thankful we won and thankful we're leaving. And I got my bag packed. I'm ready to go. So you guys can ask whatever you want. Don't ask me about it. Well, you can ask me about injuries, but I'm saying I don't know. So just ask away if you want.
Last week celebration, this week's celebration, but there was a little more sense of relief after.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not really in the celebrating mood so much as just being thankful to escape here with a victory, considering what happened.
Can you just talk about the moving pieces that were having to be adjusted throughout today when Keith and Justin and...
Yeah, there's a lot of things were going on. A lot of guys got hurt. A lot of guys couldn't finish the game. I can really say that. It was obvious to everybody in that regard. And so, you know, players had to step up. Young players had to step up. And Mike is the play caller. Bobo, he's trying to figure out who's in, who can do what do they know. It handcuffed us just a tad bit, and but you know we just kept playing, kept fighting, found a way to win.
Have you experienced a run of injuries like that before in your career, particularly high-profile guys?
Not like that. Just such a shame. Guys worked so hard. And, really went through camp overall pretty good. Had one of our best camps as far as injuries concerned. Now, you know, I mean, I just don't know what the carnage is right now. We'll just have to wait and see. I purposely didn't talk to Ron Corson yet before talking to you because I just didn't want to say anything to anybody. Just not in the mood about talking about it now. But soon enough, we'll figure out what it is and we'll let you all know.
I'm talking about Aaron a little bit. I mean, I know you want to talk about the injuries, but Aaron seems to have really got going.
Yeah, I'm so proud of him. You know, when you come back for your senior year, you got a chance to go pro. And you come back for games like this, come back for your teammates, come back to try to win a championship, you know. And, he's done everything he could do to this point, and I'm really proud of him. Just played like a champion.
And this was one of those do-or-die championship moments there with a minute to go or whatever it was?
Whatever it was, yeah. I mean, under 2 minutes anyway, and had to move it down the field and score, and quite frankly, the touchdown throw. The play really called for a fade to the outside, and he didn't like what he saw out there. He just jammed it in there, just stuck it in there, man. I mean, I didn't know where he was throwing it when he threw it, but I was glad that he saw what he saw and put it on him.
Coach, do you think there was a point in this game where the injuries kind of took a little bit of an edge off the guys on the field?
I hope not. I mean, obviously the guys that got hurt made a big difference for them, but I think everybody just wanted to keep fighting. Everybody just wanted to, you know, step up and play. I'm sure some guys went from, I don't know if they were in a relaxed mode, but a mode of, hey, I'm probably not going to play today, and then all of a sudden, hey, I'm playing a lot today. You know, so that takes a little getting used to. Proud of Marshall Morgan. That 57-yarder was pretty spectacular, and then you know, that final kick. We'd still be playing if he didn't make that one. So.
How much time did you spend with him before the game? You were talking with him for like a minute or two, or was it longer than that?
Before the game?
Yeah, with Marshall. You remember that?
I talked to him before he kicked the ball, but I don't know. Did he say I talked to him before the game? I talked to him before he made the kick.
The overtime kick.
I told him that I think he's the best kicker in America. I wouldn't want anybody else kicking this kick.
At that they fumble it over so you guys can win on a score. What's your thinking there?
Well, my thinking was in the bowl game we just centered it up and kicked it and missed it, and so I wanted to at least try to advance the ball the best we could without getting too crazy. You can try to make a point, but you can also get a tip ball, an interception, or whatever. You know, we knew we were in field goal range immediately. We tried to move it closer, couldn't get it closer. Ended up on the left hash. Like I said on the radio, I really don't know if that's his favorite hash or not, to be honest with you. But we called the plays that we thought could get the yardage, and Tennessee just bowed their neck and made some good plays.
Talk about J.J. Green. You always say your one player will play away to a player, and all of a sudden he's the featured back and gets 130-something yards.
Right. I mean, J.J., when we signed him, we really didn't know what he was going to play. We thought he could play corner. We thought he might be a receiver. Offensively, we thought a receiver. And then in the spring, we just knew that we had some issues at the tailback position. And so we just asked him, hey, what do you think about playing some tailback? Okay, coach, I'll play. You know, and it turned out he's a tough nut. He's smart. He's tough. He's a very good pass protector. We all know he's not tall, but he's strong. I mean, he's strong. You see him finish the runs the way he does. He's secured the ball extremely well, and we know he's got some wide receiver skills too. So he's got some ability, and to come into a situation where all you hear about is Gershel. Well, not Gershel. I can't say that, but Gurley and Marshall. And maybe at best he's thinking I'm fighting for the third team position, and now today he was the featured back and came through.
Mark, is there any positives from the injury front in terms of his Gurley maybe back next week or something like that?
I don't know. He really is day to day. Ron felt like he was progressing well. It didn't swell a tremendous amount. We're not counting out this game here. I would have to say that I'd be really surprised if he couldn't make it for Vanderbilt, and I think it's probably 50-50 on this one.
Did you leave this game, if you end the game at halftime, you got to be encouraged by the defense. Second half, the third down troubles came back. Where do you think the defense is at this point?
Oh man, I just got to watch the game. So many things happen. I mean, we get them, basically we got them off the field, and then we flinch on the punt, get them to 4th and inches, and then they get the big play, That would have been a nice stop right there. It was about 3rd and 6, and then it turned out to be 4th and 6, and then it became 4th and 1 and all that. So we were getting off the field that particular third down. But I just got to look. When you get a kick block for a touchdown, that score goes against your defense. That stinks. We've had 3 special teams touchdowns charged against our defense. But, I thought we got better. I think overall we got better.
Did you think you guys had worked out the problems with the punt block team?
We did. We thought we did, and but they they came and pressured. They're not a heavy pressure team, but they saw the possibility of let's see if Georgia can figure it out, and they came at least 3 or 4 times, maybe 5, and we stuck a hat on everybody. All the other ones we were fine, and but then we had a guy whiff. He knew to block. He missed him. Can't do that.
What about the play of Rontavious on the touchdown catch?
Is he the one that caught it? Was that one at the very end? I couldn't tell who it was. He just had a route that really, the ball never goes to that guy on that play. But Murray didn't like what he saw outside and stood firm and drove it in there. It was a good safe throw. It looked like down and low, and if nothing else, it looked like we still had another snap after that. So on the goal line, when you throw that type of cut, that kind of route, you want it to be from the belly button to the knees. You don't want it to be chest high. A lot of times on the field, the same throw, you might want to hit him in the chest, but on the goal line, you're shooting for the waistline to the knees, and it looked like Murray put it right there.